Once again, you are tuned in to another episode of that Javi G show on the road once again. This little episode, I just kind of wanted to shoot out, kind of wanted to say thank you to everybody, kind of let you know how things are going, which kind of way we're gonna go with this platform nowadays. Because you know what? Like, I don't know, in the comments, if anybody's in the comments, or before I get into that, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you'll be notified every time I drop some new shit. And, I've been dropping new stuff lately, kind of a lot, but, well, kind of smaller than I have, because, I kind of want to release bigger things now, you know what I mean? Like, thank you. Peace out to Young Quicks, Miss Gothies, Javi Lopez, that whole crew that I interviewed this weekend and stuff like that. Shit was dope. Thank you guys. You guys rock. Fucking great people. And if you haven't yet, make sure you go check Young Quicks on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. YoungQuicks.com, I think it is. And then Miss Gothies, same thing. MZGATIZ. Super cool young lady from New York City, baby. You don't really meet too many Chicanas from New York City, but I mean, she's holding it down. You know what I mean? Coming from the best. You know what I mean? Repping the West. But, stuff like that. I mean, I want to bring stuff like that to y'all. I want to bring stuff that you guys are like super duper proud of. You know what I mean? Like, damn. You know what I mean? And I really didn't get to send shots out to my crew because I was kind of quick about it too. But I do got to send a shout out to my music man, Mr. Spookie T himself. You know what I mean? Make sure you go check him out. tbeats303.com. The link is always in my bio. So, you know what I mean? Definitely go check out his music. If you're in the mood for a dope beat, definitely go fuck with him. Because, I mean, he's putting it down. He's doing 5-10 beats a fucking week. And I'm just opening my email like, holy cow, homeboy's killing it. So we got that jumping off. We got homie doing that. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my boys, everybody else, you know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Germball. Shout out to my bros. Shout out to my moms. Definitely my moms. And hey, big shout out to Rosie. Hey, one of my biggest supporters out there. You know what I mean? Thank you. I appreciate that, girl. You're the best. You're the best. But other than all that, man, we're just trying to do it nowadays. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get this platform jumping off to where I can afford to start doing better things. Because believe you me, I got plans. I would love to buy me an RV right now. Just drive around the country, tasting different foods for y'all, eating foods, talking to people, talking to local rappers, not no hood vlogs, not no stuff like that, but just rapping to the people of the world, you know what I mean? And, if you want to see that happen, you know what I mean? Make sure you're sharing my stuff out so more people could get it, and maybe it'll catch on with some people, and maybe it'll catch, you know what I'm saying? And we'll just handle it. So, I mean, for the most part, man, you guys are doing great, though. Thank you. Every single one of you. Even you. Yeah, you sitting right there watching it. Yeah, you're doing great. Thank you. You know what I mean? I appreciate every like I see. I appreciate every comment I get. I appreciate, well, that's another person I gotta say what up to. Nicky Chorlak he's from Florida. I know we never met each other in person, and it's been an Instagram, friendship and that, but homeboy has supported me from the fucking day I started doing these vlogs and started doing this food. Homeboy's been there, and he's always commenting on my videos, and he's always saying what up and stuff, man. So hey, man, my heart love you, man. You're one of the best. You're one of the trues out there, and you can't complain when it comes to stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, people like, oh, those are internet friends. They're not real. And you know what I mean? Hey, I hate to tell you this, but mine are. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Peace out to my boy Mondo Michelada. You know what I mean? You hooked up that young quicks, and plus you hooked me up with Micheladas last year. You know what I mean? We've had that friendship, you know, and you know, and it's sad sometimes that, you know, some of the people you meet on the social medias and the places like that turn out to be the closer friends than the ones you fucking known for 20 years already. You know what I mean? So it's nuts. It's just nuts. You know, I love social media. Some people will say it's a burden and they hate it, but you know what? I love it. Shout out to all my interviewees and stuff like that. Shout out to Mike Sword. You the man, dog. It's good seeing you that one time. You're making that little interview. I'd love to get it back up, you know, and have another one with you. I'd love to have one, Tim V. Hill. Tim V. Hill's another old school fella that I got a lot of respect for from Pueblo. Stuff like that. You know, just everybody doing things, man. Shout out to all the musicians out there from Colorado that are trying to bust out this place and, you know, get that name for themselves. You know what I mean? R.I.P. to the ones that didn't make it. You know what I mean? Love to everybody working to get their shit out, to fucking be known. You know what I mean? This is one of the hardest jobs that I think I've ever had to do, was trying to, you know what I mean, build followings and build stuff like that. But, you know, it's hard, but you know what? I love what I do, and I wouldn't change it for nothing. This is what I want to do. This is what I like to do, and I'm happy that you watching have stuck with me on this journey as far as I've came. I mean, to be honest, like, who could remember the first Traveling Cholo video? You know, well, who can remember one of those first videos that I did using an Android phone? That shit was kind of funny. It was dope back in the day, you know. It was, you know, and just to explain and reiterate a little bit on it, I did that all just because quarantine, man. And, you know, if anybody knows me, they know I've been locked up a lot, you know, and I've been in and out and here and there and this and that. You know, so when quarantine hit, I felt like I was on the ankle monitor and I had 1 hour out a day. So I had to go do this hour out a day. So I figured, why not film it? You know what I mean? So I filmed it, worked my ass off, got those out, you know, thought I was doing something big. Would hit like 25 views and be like, oh, I did it. And, you know, now I'm hitting, you know, it's not 1,500, but some of them hit it. I think I've had a 3,000, 2,000 view. And, you know, thank you to the 2,000 people that watched it. You know, it's just, if you hit that algorithm on YouTube, you hit it. But I never hit it with the regular phone. But now that I'm hitting this shit and uploading it 4K, 2.7, whatever, it seems like my shit's getting better and better and better and better. And that's all we could do, you know what I mean? Because in all reality, if you're not getting better, then why are you even doing what you're doing? If there's no progression in what you do, why even keep doing it? You know? And that's the rough part of it, you know what I mean? But you got to make that decision in yourself. That conscious mind is, do I want to keep doing this and just hope that it hits? Or do I want to fucking just make this work, and who cares what anybody thinks? That's where I'm at. Who cares what anybody thinks? You know, I'm doing this because it's making me happy. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not putting food on my table. You know, it's not putting gas in my car, but it's getting my name out there. So hopefully soon it will. Hell yeah. But you know, this was just a fun little rant rave, you know, a little thank you, shout out type of video to everybody watching. All my people from the 719 to the 303, baby. You know what I mean? We've been doing this. So you know, just stick around. We'll have some more content out. I'm not gonna say better content, but we'll have more content out. The reason why I don't say not better is because, you know, I'm already the best, baby. How can I get any better? Nah, I'm just kidding. Just keep working, brother. And that's all I'm gonna do, is just keep working. From me to you, I just want to say thank you. And like I said before, bang, if you haven't yet, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell. Make sure you build you a little Google account, so you could actually comment, and you could like, and you could do this, because I know there's a lot of ghosts out there. There's a lot of ghosties. So make sure y'all just like, subscribe, and build that little setup so y'all can comment too. But I'm gonna let this go for now. But until next time, hey, y'all be safe.